I'm Brett Stone.
I'm Mallory Stone, and this is Tyler Stone.
And Rocky Mountain Mortgage helped us to get into our first home.
I follow James Sly on Facebook, and I get a lot of his updates and his pieces of advice. And one of the things that I noticed about James Sly was that he was always giving free advice to people, and so I thought he was somebody that I wanted to work with. He actually met us early there on a Saturday morning because we have really busy schedules, and so he decided to come into the office early for us. And he actually got there early and was down in his office working, and so we were actually the only ones there with him.
But I just don't like to feel pressured, especially when it's this big of a financial decision. I want to know that I have everything on the table and that I know everything that I'm getting into. And James just totally made me feel that way. He put me very much at ease and gave me all the information and help that I was looking for. And so for me, it was a pretty easy decision to go with him.
And being where we were looking for homes, we had already begun our home search before we had even started talking to James. And of course, we were looking for our dream home, you know, homes that were probably way outside of our budget. And I remember talking to one mortgage broker who said, "Oh, I'm sure you could afford this," and he gave us a dollar amount. And one of the things James never did was give us information prematurely. He looked over all of our statements and everything first before getting our hopes up or getting our hopes down, which helped us to be more realistic in our home search. We were sitting in his office and he laid all of the paperwork out and explained every single number to us. And there were some that we didn't understand, and he went over each number and explained what they meant to us, how they would affect us, so that when we did purchase our home, we really truly felt like we had no buyer's remorse, because we knew that we had gotten the best deal and that we had purchased the home that was right for us within our means.
For me personally, it's a big deal to have a home because it was something that Mallory and I had dreamed about. We bought our home when we first got married, and that was, a huge project for us together. And when we were looking for a home, we wanted a home where we could have a family, and obviously we've started that now, and we are so happy to be here and to have the neighborhood that we have and the home that we have and the yard that we have and all these things, because that's where the core of your life happens, is in your home. And James helped us to get that.
And James Sly actually shared some of his personal experiences in his home and how he and his wife had made their house not only just a house and a place to live, but truly a home, somewhere to enjoy with their family. And we really wanted that for ourselves. James Sly had asked if he could come and bring homemade cinnamon rolls to my school and to the faculty during lunch one day. And he brought a Rocky Mountain Mortgage business card. And after he did that, all of the teachers were just so impressed with him, and they wanted to work with him because they thought that he was so kind to do something that meant a lot to us as teachers. And ever since then, I have recommended him to every single friend who has purchased a home. And he's actually worked with several of my friends to help them get into their first homes. And other friends have worked with other mortgage brokers within Rocky Mountain Mortgage.
So probably the biggest reason that I would recommend Rocky Mountain Mortgage and James Sly is, again, just because of their professionalism and the way that they lay out all the information and really help you to get the very best deal and make the wisest decision that you can for your home. But also just the fact that he's very friendly, and I consider him to be a family friend. After going through that home buying experience with him, helping us out, I would definitely go to him again for another mortgage if we were ever to purchase another home. And I would do it in a heartbeat. I wouldn't look at anyone else.
Thanks, James, for helping us get into our first home.